Impact on technology companies. Major U.S. technology firms such as Apple, Nvidia, Dell Technologies, Hewlett Packard Enterprise, and Supermicro Computer are among the key beneficiaries of the recent tariff exemptions. Products like smartphones, laptops, PCs, memory chips, and servers largely manufactured or assembled in China are now spared from the 125% tariffs introduced earlier this year, as well as the 10% global tariff. These items will, however, still face the pre-existing 20% duty on Chinese imports. The tariff rollback offers significant cost relief for companies with deep supply chain dependencies in China. For instance, average import tariffs on smartphones have dropped from 119% to 16%, and tariffs on PCs and servers have been cut from 45% to just 5%. These changes come at a crucial time for the industry, which has faced months of uncertainty amid intensifying U.S.-China trade tensions. Strategic considerations. This policy adjustment is widely interpreted as a calculated move by the U.S. administration to reduce the economic fallout of the trade war, particularly on consumer-facing industries. By exempting critical tech products, the government appears to be acknowledging the pain points within its own economy, specifically among influential U.S. corporations whose operations and stock performance are closely tied to global supply chains. It also reflects the logistical and economic realities of attempting to shift large-scale manufacturing back to the United States. Analysts note that reshoring electronic supply chains would require extensive time, capital, and restructuring costs that the U.S. economy may not be prepared to absorb in the near term. Global market reactions. The market response has been swift. Following the exemption announcement, shares of major tech players such as Apple, Nvidia, and Dell surged, with analysts calling the development a much-needed reprieve. Wedbush's Dan Ives characterized the news as the best possible scenario for tech investors, predicting it would help stabilize what had been a volatile sector. Despite the positive market reaction, the exemptions leave broader trade tensions unresolved. Most Chinese exports to the U.S. are still subject to high tariffs, and continued retaliatory measures by Beijing are likely to maintain pressure on global trade flows. Perspectives from affected industries. While tech firms benefit, other sectors are bracing for hardship. In Germany's Ore Mountains, small family-run businesses that produce traditional wooden crafts and nutcrackers, highly popular with U.S. customers, face steep challenges. A 20% hike in tariffs could push already premium products beyond the price range of many buyers, potentially leading to job cuts in a region heavily dependent. Manufacturers have expressed concern that higher costs will force them to pass expenses onto consumers or absorb the difference, neither of which is sustainable in the long term. Some distributors in the U.S. are reportedly demanding discounts to offset the tariffs, adding to the pressure on German exporters. Expert analysis political economists suggest the exemptions may be part of a broader strategy to reduce domestic opposition to protectionist policies. By selectively shielding high-profile sectors, the administration could be seeking to weaken unified resistance from the U.S. business community. However, this approach risks deepening fragmentation and uncertainty within international trade networks. Experts caution that while this move may buy time, it doesn't fundamentally address the structural issues driving the U.S.-China conflict. If anything, it signals a tactical recalibration rather than a shift in broader trade strategy. Conclusion: the exemption of certain electronic goods from U.S. tariffs marks a notable turning point in the trade standoff with China. While it offers tangible relief to influential American tech firms and softens the impact on consumers, it also exposes the challenges of executing an aggressive protectionist agenda without undermining domestic economic stability. As trade talks continue and the global economy remains on edge, businesses across sectors will be watching closely for further developments and hoping for a more sustainable resolution.